because of my cause. I have to hide my identity because it's dangerous. What I'm doing is very dangerous and I'm aware of it, which is why I had to use a different name. I am posting on Facebook and I have a YouTube channel. I'm not very active on YouTube. And I also have a WordPress account. It's a blog and I'm putting all my writings everywhere. And I'm doing my best to improve my audience, including I've tagged even the President of Rwanda, and I've tagged a lot of people and organization, I think. I've tagged the BBC, I've tagged Al Jazeera, and I'm not afraid just because I'm anonymous, but if it was in person, I would be in a big trouble, and I'm very aware of that, which is why I'm going to do what I can while I'm still alive and do my best, because hopefully I will live to reap my fruition, and hopefully things will get better in Rwanda. It's not all better because the system is very corrupt and they are very good at fabricating stories and lying and deceiving everybody, the world, including their own people. But the real issue is Rwanda needs improvement. Rwanda needs reform. And I am here to advocate for that. And currently, I did post my writings on an article on Moses Turahirwa. And I hope you check it out and you read it. I am very neutral. I'm not advocating any type of hatred. Instead, I'm advocating for unity. I am taking both sides on Hutus, Tutsis, and Twas to understand and know what the problem is so I can help figure out the issue. I see in Tutsis have a representation. They are very good with what they do, and Hutus don't have a voice. So I am here to be their voice, and I am here to encourage Tutsis to love their fellow Rwandans, and of course to also encourage Hutus and Twas and everybody to love, because only love can conquer the world and can conquer hate. So we cannot conquer hate with hate. So love, I believe, will shine the world. And that's what we need in Rwanda, because Rwanda is very divided and they do not have unity. They don't have it. Even though they claim they do, but I don't think they do. It's just one of their propagandas to show themselves as loving people. I believe most Rwandans are loving, but the government makes them not to love their fellow Rwandans. I bet not all Tutsis, but most of them do not like Hutus. And I don't blame them, because the Inkotanyi regime under President Paul Kagame is behind all their negative system towards other Rwandans. You will see, even Tutsis don't have a freedom of expression. They cannot go against the government. They cannot state their minds, which is why Victor Ingabire was arrested. Kizito Mihigo was assassinated, and now even Moses Turahirwa is facing persecution. They arrested him. I think they did release him, but yeah, they're still working on persecuting him. And the drug charges. That's not the real issue. The real issue is he posted his thoughts, sharing the cruelness of the system, the injustice that his family faced, and yeah, and of course I don't expect the Rwandan government to do any better, since he talked about President Paul Kagame and Inkotanyi and expressing his discontentment with them. And of course, if you talk anything negative about Paul Kagame or the Inkotanyi, you are at the big risk of imprisonment, torture, and even death. So you do not have to be a Hutu. Of course, a Hutu will just vanish. But even Tutsis are not safe. You cannot express yourself. You cannot use your freedom. Only if you have to glorify the system, glorify the president, which makes Rwanda a dictatorship country under Paul Kagame. They are not free. Living in Rwanda, it's almost similar to living in North Korea. Even though, of course, Rwanda is open to visits, to tourists, because they do need the money. They are very cocky. And they're very good at hiding their negative actions and views within the country, portraying themselves as peaceful, loving people, while in reality they are not, because they do post a lot of hateful stuff on social media, and they're aware of it. They're aware of the power of social media. If you read my writings, you will see a lot of the things I wrote down. And of course, I'm open to refute, but I do not think anybody would debate me or criticize me. They may, of course, throw insults at me, because that's what they're taught to do by their government, to defend them. They even encourage the youth to go after anybody like me, to apparently defend the genocide against the Tutsis. Like, why do you need to defend the truth? Why? Let everybody share their stories. Tutsis were not the only victim. And of course, after a careful consideration in my research, I came to a conclusion that it was not even a Rwandan genocide, it was a civil war between Tutsis and Hutus. Hutus killed Tutsis, Tutsis killed Hutus, and I don't even know why they don't talk about it twice. I believe they were also affected. So every Rwandan deserves to commemorate the Kwibuka commemoration. It's not only for the Tutsis. Please, Tutsis, stop hurting your fellow Rwandans, encouraging hate and going after anybody, especially a Hutu who says, we were also affected, we were also victims, going after them, insulting them, and calling them, like, where is your morals? Where is the humanity in you? How will Rwanda be better when Tutsis are feeding off the suffering of the Hutus? Treating them like they're not human beings. It is not okay. If you want a progressive country, you have to treat your people equally, and you have to encourage love and unity within your communities. Please, I will go through all this, and of course I have to hide my voice as well for my safety, but I do believe everything will be okay. And of course, in Rwanda, you are not allowed to say there was a genocide against the Hutus. that will get you in a big trouble. And of course, I am saying that. I am saying there was a genocide against the Hutus. And of course, the word genocide is not even appropriate. There was a war among Rwandans. Hutus victims, and I believe Twas victims also. Please, I encourage you to read my words, and also, I am hoping my work gets to everybody, and I hope I will be able to change the mindset of people. I mean, it's not an easy thing, especially I don't expect an easy transition from the Tutsis because they are under brainwashed. They are brainwashed by their government and their system to only see them, to see no wrongs in what the government does, and also, of course, the government have their interest. And then, of course, they decide to use logic, sense, and express their thoughts. Then they will get in prison, like Moses, or they will get killed, like Kizito. Those two with Tutsis, so they're not safe. As long as you glorify the dictatorship, you'll be fine. But Hutus, even if they do, they're not. Because they blame every negative thing that happens to Rwanda to them. They don't deserve any happiness. They call them Interahamwe, FDR, they even go in, everywhere hunting for them because they don't want peace for them. They are actually, the current government under the Tutsis, they are the ones trying to exterminate the Hutus. They don't want them to live. Even if they do spare their lives, they want them to suffer. See the irony, please. Use logical sense. Think about this. Anyways, I will start posting my words and speaking about it, and I hope to reach a wider audience. I've already received a lot of views and engagement on different platforms, and I'm only advocating for love, unity, and reform of Rwanda. So please, I would encourage you to support me on the cause, and God bless.